innocent.
No.
Yes, you did.
No,
You're on
I didn't.
camera,
No,
John.
I didn't.
John,
No.
the world's going to watch
Anyway,
this, bloke.
this is a lie. Good luck with your injunction.
Good luck, my injunction.
We haven't finished on Panorama.
No.
And stop threatening people.
You finished.
shouldn't threaten Julia Ebner. You think I'm finished? I've got another thing coming, and I can give you that for free.
Can you?
Okay? Good. Go and find a lawyer.
I've already been with a lawyer, John. Okay?
Right,
I've already been with a lawyer. I've
good.
already dissected every one of your comments.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
What you've done is read the worst possible thing on it. I can defend every second of it.
word of it.
Yes, I can.
And on that note,
and I will.
You,
and on
you
that
are
note, all I'm saying
the establishment.
to you
You work for the establishment.
is, none of these people are the
No,
establishment.
you aren't. You're working. You're working with Hope Not Hate. You are working with the government, and you are all going against me
I'm
because I
not
speak
working
out
with the British government.
This is a campaign.
I understand some of the anxieties that you have. I get that. And
why would you be creating one? Why would you tell someone what to say about me? Why would you tell them?
I didn't do that, and you're mischaracterising me.
You didn't do that. Everyone's going to watch this.
No, I know everybody's going to watch it, and it'll be good fun. But more people will watch our Panorama.
You find telling. No, please.
No,
This is my life, John. It's my life.
It's my life too. It's my life too.
You find it fun. You find it fun to tell someone that an innocent comment is sexualised. Do you know what that would do to my family? Do you know what it would do to my children? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing to my family? You have no idea what you're doing to my family. If you'd have got away with what you were trying to do to me, you'd have ruined me. You'd have broke my marriage.
Hold on a second.
You'd have broke my marriage. What you've done is this. There's only one journalist in this room, John, and it's not you. Okay?
Oh, really? Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
You're a disgrace. And in fact, anyone who's been taken down by Panorama, anyone has to challenge now, because there is no integrity in any of the work you've done. You are a liar, you're a fraud, you're a racist, you're a homophobe, all in one interview.
This is a lie.
Excuse me, Mr. Morris, we're the two executive producers on the program.
Okay, well you're in trouble as well. You're all in trouble. You're all in trouble.
We invited you for an interview today. You haven't given us an interview.
No, I haven't. I've exposed you. Okay? You were trying to destroy my life. You have been contacting people. Why were Hope Not Hate present? Why were the leaders of a far-left George Soros-funded organisation, why were they present during the interview of a person which you were goaded in to give bad information about me? Why were they present? Tell me. If this is a Panorama documentary, why were Hope Not Hate present?
This is an ongoing documentary.
This is an establishment attack on me, and you're part of it. And you've been exposed to the world tonight.
So let's summarise what you've seen. You've seen the BBC, who pride themselves on being impartial and reporting the truth. You've witnessed the main man from Panorama telling someone what to say, brokering a deal on what they have to say about me. Now, if he's broken a deal with her, who else has he broken a deal with? Who else is being told what to say? They're scripting the documentary. They're also creating and inventing news. Sexual thing against Tommy Robinson. What else? When we've got two other people saying they're being blackmailed in order to give negative reviews of me. Who else would have participated in this documentary? What else was going to be said? What other lies and manufactured evidence would there have been on this documentary? You've seen the contempt they have for the working class. The contempt they have for you, the licence fee payer. You pay your licence fee, and if you don't, you're taken to court. Just so the elitist, fake news journalists can travel this country drinking champagne on your expense. Now, if there's one thing that symbolises the BBC, we all know about the fake news. I've just proved to you that they create the fake news, that it's not impartial, that they work with far-left extremist organisations. That's been proven. If there's one thing that symbolises them, the BBC covered for Jimmy Savile. They covered for Stuart Hall. Up to 100 children were raped and abused, many of them on the property of this organisation. Let me show you this statue that is at the entrance to the BBC. That statue was sculptured by a man called Eric Gill. Eric Gill was a paedophile. He raped his own daughters. He had sex with animals. He had an incestuous relationship with his sister. When the Catholic Church became aware of this man's crimes, they removed and covered all sculptures made by him. The BBC refused to. They were asked to, but they refused to. If you have disgust now, and you're fed up with paying for this, or for the propaganda they use against you, for the negative portrayal of Brexit, if you're fed up with all of these things, what can you do? I'll show you what I'm going to do, and I hope you follow my lead. You can legally not have a TV licence in the UK. You do not have to have one, okay? None of us ask for the BBC to come into our homes and display their programmes on our TVs. If you're fed up of paying for their propaganda when you don't even watch their shows, you can follow the steps I'm about to take you through now to end that. There's a few things you need to know once you've filled out these forms. It's a myth that the BBC can sit outside your house and detect that you're watching TV. That is a myth, it's not true. If the BBC TV inspector knocks at your door, you can. Be polite, you should be polite. But you can open your door, say I don't need a TV licence, I haven't got one, goodbye, I don't watch live TV. That's it. They have no rights to come into your home. It's obvious that if a TV licence inspector walked past your front window and you had your curtains open and you were watching Panorama on BBC, which I don't think you will be, if you're watching BBC, they will fine you. But you do not have to have a TV licence. And I'm going to take you through the steps. I'm going to ask, please follow these steps now. Follow exactly what I'm about to do. Go to www.tvlicensing.co.uk. You'll find a link, declare no licence needed. Upon clicking this, you'll be brought to another page where they try to convince you you need a licence, even though you legally don't. Ignore that and click the button that says, tell us you don't need a licence. Step 1, select the type of property you live at. Complete name, email and phone number. Step 2, enter your property address. Step 3, tick the 3 boxes for the declaration. You will then be asked what date you want to start watching live TV again. Tick the button to the right where it declares I have no plans to do this. Then click the reason for not needing a TV licence. I'm sorry, but John Sweeney is not an option. Step 4, review and confirm, click submit. You are now licence free. Congratulations, you've just saved yourself £155 a year. You can now afford to go to the pub and celebrate. I know. How about champagne and double gin? Then some red wine. 2 brandies, 2 limoncellos. Creme de cassis, Kia Royale, blackcurrant liquor and champagne, flaming Zambuca and 2 Kia Royales. Enjoy. So, if you're fed up with the BBC, then sign our petition at www.endthestealthtax.com. I'll personally find and track down the head of the BBC, I'll hand it to him, and I'll give it to our government. And you'll see it on our next video. Thank you.